I wanted to do a little bit of explanation that today's video is not just about the goats, although it primarily is. This is what it's like when it's just me. So this is totally different. I went and sat on the pallets with the goats and decided to just talk. And they were romping all over me. And just give you a little feel for what the whole baby goat therapy thing is all about. And I will make some more videos about the DRP as it applies to me and some other federal employees. This whole early retirement, because here I am at 60. And I also want to talk about how did I get from in my 50s to this place where I am here today. And yeah, it's got something to do with him too. It's something. But to make that big change from in the city to out in the country, completely different way of life. You know, going from the carbs to keto too, that's a big deal. Just figured I'd talk a little bit too. And show off the new strings on the Homestead guitar, man. This is, this is it. The Homestead guitar. Couldn't believe it when I saw it. And here it is. Sounds great. Feels awesome. It's light. It's thin body too, man. I like that. So much different from the Taylor. I would definitely be using this thing. Love it. Hope y'all have a great day. Thanks for watching. And this is not just about me, of course. The baby goats are in here too. So I'm taking a minute to try to record what happens here in this is just a break. I'm just taking a break from the morning. And this is what it's like when it's just me here with the goats. Now, if you look on the bright side, these are some very socialized goats. And they're going to be very well loved when they move on to other pastures. This guy right here is Grace's one and only. She's a first-time mama. And he is so much like his daddy, Herky. Because I joke all the time that Herky is part puppy dog and part goat. And this guy's just like him, except he does have horns. He didn't get that pole gene from his daddy. But he's definitely a good boy. Try to make some room here for everybody. Now this is one of Hope's guys. I've been calling him Boots. He was one of the first ones born. And again, he's a Herky boy, and I think that's in the genetics. It's just to be a loving, sweet, friendly goat. And he is getting, I've been since for a while, he's getting chunky, he's getting a handful. A handful for sure. He's over here on my back. Oh, this is my blue-eyed boy. This is one of Alfredo's babies right here. If you can tell by the pure whiteness of him. Dolly's babies are staying out from getting trampled. So this is the no stress life I was talking about. Take a break from doing everything, getting the fall garden ready up front. I did the chilling yesterday. Hi there, little girl. And it's nice because right at the moment they're not chewing. They've been getting kind of chewy. Like they'll go for the hair a little bit, chew on the sleeves. It's right after lunchtime. Not acting all that crazy. Oops. Yeah, way back there. What are you doing? So sometimes it's not really super peaceful, but I find that if you learn to lean into the chaos of the baby goats. And I think the main thing is really taking a moment to slow down. And I'm still learning after, what I guess is this is September, so it's been the 6 months of the DRP on my pre-retirement. I call it. It's retirement. I just happen to be getting paid still as part of a major blessing that I still don't even understand. But you know what? I've learned when you get blessings from God, I don't have to understand it. I can just be grateful for it. And that is what I'm doing. Because when I was accepting the program and taking the early retirement buyout, one of the very first things I did was say, you know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to breed all the goats. And I wasn't going to because I was having to go back into work. It was coming to be 5 days a week. And that would have just been a hassle to try to do 5 days a week and have everything going on that I got here, right? Because got the chickens, got the goats, my dog Verity, a chocolate lab, and it would have been a handful. And I was thinking, hey, I just might have to do it for 2 more years to get to 62. But I had been taking a look at doing all the numbers for retirement at 60 and over 20 years, which I had. So I turned 60, had over 20 years, had 22, and I did all the numbers. It looked like it was going to work. And then we got the offer for the Deferred Resignation Program, the DRP for federal employees. And that's another video to really go into detail on all my decision with that. But basically, I prayed a lot, wrote a lot, talked to some trusted men and women too. But people that I could trust, that I could bounce some ideas off. And then that principle of having some people that you can trust in your life is so important. And well, thank you. Oh, now I think they're just having fun on me, which is all part of it too. Oh, there's Llama Boy. Oh. All right, so I've got the 4 bucklings bouncing on me. Dolly's 2 are over there. Here comes one. There she goes. Oh, they're just trying to keep an eye on where Mama's at. Mama's in the electric fence over there, grazing. Well, I think that's a good little break, huh? A good little break. So, now, one of the things the babies love, all the horned ones, I got 3 of them that are cold, like her. But they love having their heads scratched right as those horns are coming up. This little blue-eyed guy loves that. All right. Hi, little girl. She's one of Dolly's twins. She's oh, she's fast. Oh. Oh. Come on, why don't you let Llama Boy up here? These are both Gloria's twins right here. These are both from Herky. This beautiful, beautiful tan girl. And it's so funny because when they were about 2 weeks older, so I had to track her down and him. Had to snatch them up real quick because they were just wanting to. They were very skittish, right? And that's how I would describe her. But these two have definitely become a couple of little sweet little goats. Oh my goodness. Oh. Well, I hope everybody enjoys this. I'm definitely going to be capturing what I'm planting for the fall garden, which for sure will be lettuce because I love lettuce out of the garden. And I'm seriously thinking I need to do a little greenhouse so I can have it just all year. I hate to buy lettuce from the store. And being a low carb guy, that's really the only thing I really eat. I ate a little bit of broccoli. I tried to grow some broccoli. That didn't work this summer. I only eat a little bit of broccoli, eat the lettuce, and everything else is meat and cheese. There's Llama Boy. And I do not eat goat. Don't eat goat. I know some people eat goat. Not a problem there. But these ones are definitely raised as fun pet type stuff. Oh my goodness, buddy. I felt that. Come here. Come here. Anybody to headbutts me in the back, I might change my mind about the eating the goat thing. Just so you know. No, I joke about that. Same as when I had the pigs and I was cooking on the grill over there. If I was cooking pork, I'd always just tell them it was chicken. And if the chickens were around, I always just tell them it's frog. But a few people said, "What are you going to do with these?" But the main plan is to try to sell them and get some money for this batch of goats this time, and see if it is profitable. What is the word? Or at least just help defray the cost of feeding. Now there's 4 mamas and then the 3 males, so that's 7 full-size goats. And between hay and food, I mean, and they do some grazing, and that's the one thing I started is getting them out grazing more, because I couldn't do very much of that while I was at work. There's times I just had to feed them in the morning, feed them when I got home, and didn't have a whole lot of time to move electric fence and stuff like that. But now I do have time. I have time to sit here and be a rubbing post for some little horned and hornless goats. This little boy is so sweet. One of Herky's. He's a big boy. He's like his grandma Dolly. He's got some long legs. Got the white fur from his mom. And all he's got for horns are these little bumps on his head. Not bumps like that. Those are horns. If I can get him in here, I will get him in here. Oh, sorry, bud. Yeah, which on top of his header is just a bump, like a knuckle. 2 bumps. And that's all he'll have, just like his dad. but he still likes to get it rubbed all the same. Oh, yeah. Yeah. What are you trying to do? All right, I covered a lot of this. I think that's good. Hope you all have a great day. Come back. Woohoo! Alrighty. All right, taking a break. And now they're like, well, where'd you go? You'll have to find something else to rub on and sit on for now. And that's where the mamas were the whole time. And that's where Dolly's little twins are. And the reds are out there where I tilled yesterday. I'm gonna put some collards out there. And I'm gonna get that big field out here. I got it cut down. I'm gonna till it to, I don't know about till. I'm definitely gonna plow it and turn it over. Give it a fresh start. Speaking of the daddy, there's Herky, the hornless wonder himself, right there, watching everybody. He could be out grazing in their pasture, but he's not. There's Alfredo, peeking through. Keeping an eye on the girls out there too. Handsome boy.